Alright. Here we are playing Digital Devil Story. Megami Tensei. Could just call it Digital Devil Monogatari, but you know, if we're translating the whole thing. As it's known today, it's just Digital Devil Story, whatever. So yeah, I forgot to look at the date this came out, but I think this is pre-Atlas, maybe. The front of the cover says Namcot, so I'm willing to bet it is. Anyway, Telnet, don't know them, but why? I don't know. Felt like playing this. Now I think this is the same as the NES version. I say NES, Famicom version. And a lot of the modern Shin Megami Tensei features or mechanics are here, I think. I have no idea what's going on. I kind of assumed this was going to be like a dungeon crawler, but apparently not. I'm also playing on a gamepad, the MSX. I also had one, but it was mostly played through the keyboard that you can see on the screen. There's also a Japanese keyboard, so it's not exactly fun playing this on an actual keyboard. So yeah, I kind of just know the story. They're not really giving you shit here, but what? Kind of just see Be Found. One of those things about Japanese games, love having English in their games for no reason. What the hell is this? Damage. Alright, well. So yeah, the original story had a bunch of games come out for it. had an anime adaptation as well. I think it also had a TV show, maybe? Like a live action? I don't know. But it's all based on a novel. And from that novel, we get the entire SMT franchise, essentially. What am I supposed to be doing? I doubt asking for anybody that's played this before is going to help, because I don't think anybody has, ever. Unless you were a Japanese male back in 1987 or something. Oh man, I'm dying. So yeah, it's got the night, the moon phases. It's got a weird combat. I could have sworn this was a dungeon crawler. Maybe it's the second game on the Famicom. Why am I dying? I have less health now. And yeah, there's no other button that I can press. Got 3 summoning circles, I guess. Okay, selecting stuff. I have no idea what any of this means. Be found. What the hell does that mean? What are these things? Why am I taking random damage? 4 summoning circles. I died. I was already expecting this to be really, really weird and stupid, but there you go. Okay. So yeah, in the novel and I guess the original story were some like outcast or whatever that develops a demon summoning program and everything goes to shit. As, you know, as you'd expect from a a, game in this franchise. And there were many. You know, it's not just Megami Tensei. There was Majin Tensei, which I don't know if it's the same thing, but it is something. There's the Sega Saturn ones, which is also called Digital Devil's Story, I think. Or it's called Devil Summoner. Never mind. Soul Hackers came out on the Saturn first. Oh shit. There's no other button. What do you want me to do? Also, the scrolling is pretty horrible. But this is an early MSX title. I'm not gonna complain too much. I think I came through that stairway. Look, if this is gonna be just this, I might just switch over to the NES version. That's probably gonna be much, much better done than this. Because the MSX doesn't get super good until... What? MSX doesn't get really good until MSX2 and MSX2 Plus. As far as like hardware and power. Now, these have to be like demons or something. I'm already gonna die. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be actually doing besides collecting the summoning circles. I'm already gonna die. Yeah. I'm gonna give it one more run and then I'm gonna switch over to the NES, DDS, Megami Tensei version. The sequel also came out on the Famicom, surprisingly, and not the MSX again. Oh wow. Yeah, the story gets pretty intense. I've only seen the animation, or at least bits of it, but I do know what goes on overall. And man, is this choppy as all hell. Alright, well, they go down in 2 hits. Good enough for me. I start out with, like, nothing of health. You know, what I'm going to end up doing is just reading the manuals alongside you guys when I play these games. I think that's probably what I'm going to have to do. Because with some of these games, you don't know what the hell is going on. And I guess with the MSX it really helps. There's a lot of keys you're going to have to know how to press. But since we're playing with the gamepad and this works, I'm assuming you don't need the keyboard. Assuming is the key term here. How many summoning circles do I need? What do I even have to do when I get them all? Also, what's be found? Ow, that's a very choppy sound effect. It's so bad. But hey, we're doing it. And there was nothing here, so... Hooray. Ow. Alright, well I think it's kind of a log. It's just telling me that I did find something, and then I took damage. And then be found? I still... Okay, never mind. It still doesn't make any sense. We do look like the main character. I don't remember his name. I did read about it last night, and then I instantly forgot all about it. I just know some of the major plot points. Oh, we be found again. Still don't know what's up with Japanese, like, back in the 80s and 90s, using broken English in their games. I guess they just expected otaku to just know Japanese for some reason, or English for some reason. Like basic English. Because you see it a lot in games that, you know, were not going to come out in the West. Okay, we're doing good, but taking too much damage now. Yeah, like that. It's like they're I don't think they're moving like a grid, kind of like in Mystery Dungeon. I think it's just random movement. Doesn't really matter if I move or not. Alright, we've got 8. Do I need like 10 so I can get the hell out of here? I see there's another bar below my health. And this seems like a weapon selector, but we've only got the one knife. Well, let's try to make it as far as we can. I could be auto-saving, but I think that's not really necessary. Oh god. Well, we're going down. Yeah, they seem to be moving at a different plane of, like, existence than me. You know, they're not moving in a grid pattern. Or at least they have their own pattern. Alright, well, we have 10. Maybe we just need all of them. But I can't get hit once more, so... I can already see about 2 more. What is that? What did we just get? Yeah, there's no buttons to press. Literally nothing. Oh shit, this isn't very good. Maybe there's one more. We haven't been to this side. That's a lot of, again, no clue what the hell this is. Why is it getting choppier? What the hell was that? A mimic? What, did I just die instantly? Oh my god. I'm gonna have some patience with certain really old games. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna go to Jesus. Go to black screen intermission just because I can. I'm gonna switch games because Jesus, that was horrible. I'm gonna chalk it up to being an MSX title. Right. Alright, let's see. We're going to play the NES version, the Famicom version, which seems to be a little different in gameplay. I'm going to have to translate this one. It seems like it's going to have actual text. Oh god. Well, there we go. $1987. I don't know if this came out years after. MSX isn't that old, but nah, who knows. It's also not translated, so again. This might be based on the animation, given that the characters kind of look like the animation back then, which was pretty easy to discern. I don't think they were using well, I don't think Atlas was a thing back then, but I don't think they were using the artist we know and love from the 90s. But yeah, it's still Namcot, that's why I'm saying that. So yeah, we got the main character, develops the demon summoning program, or demon whatever program, Nakajima, there you go. That was his name. Okay, translation is pretty shit right now, so you're gonna have to bear with me on this one. I'm gonna turn that up a little bit more. I have no clue what any of this says, but the translation is pretty bad. Strength? I really gotta get me like a locally based AI type of translation, because this is really bad. Sure. Her name was Yumiko, I think? Yeah, there you go. She's like the main heroine that we're, you know, protecting or whatever. You know, if you want to watch the animation on your own, I think that's fine. It's pretty good. Basically, they try to stop a Loki or whoever the hell they summoned. And then there's Izanami and shit. Because Yumiko is like the reincarnation of Izanami. And then shit happens. What? Nice. So yeah, this is, in my opinion, worse because it's a dungeon crawler. What is this? Okay. So you've got a mapping function, I guess is what it is. And then you have the menu. But what is this? State, status, and magic. Alright, Yumiko, Nakajima. No clue what any of this means. Experience points, magnetite. They're still... Oh man, they were using magnetite back then as a concept. I don't know what anything else means. So we're just gonna play and wing it. Get as far as we can. Wow, you can move pretty fast. Jeez. Alright, who knows magic? Mapper. Okay, we mapped the area. Awesome. And it didn't take any... I don't know if it took MP or not, but... This is really good, though. Having a mapping function. Wow, is the translation on this really fucking broken? I think it's because it's also trying to translate, maybe, the markings on the Famicom? You think that's it? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what any of this means. But he wouldn't let me do anything, so... right. Yeah. This is gonna be impossible. And maybe these have translations. I don't know. I have translations for other SMT or just MT games. From here onwards is the habitat of the monsters. Don't tell me you're going in there, brat. Okay, you're not gonna let me go in there. That's fine. Music's pretty good. It's very NES-like. I don't dislike it. Password. Oh god. I'm not remembering that. I'm not even gonna bother. You know? Alright, what was the button? There we go. Comp. What did this do? Return, change, call? We don't really have any demons to summon or anything. Get a chest. Let's open it. 500 Maka. 500 yen. Okay. We got some yen. Got a bald man here. Okay, interesting. I don't think we're actually battling or anything. I think we're just, you know, going around in a hub area. I can't read that. This looks really nice. A lot of the sprite work here looks really good, honestly. What are you looking for? What? Arms? Is that a weapons shop? It is a weapons shop. Or item shop. Something. Okay, well let's get stuff, I guess. Yes. If I could just know the basic names of stuff, if the translation would work properly like that, I could kind of get through this without needing to translate every 5 seconds like this, but otherwise it's like, what the hell am I even looking at? Combat chains? What? Fine, I'll take that, but... Alright. Now, this changed. Usage, state, ball? Oh god. Why would you like to use... What? Oh man. I think we just wasted something. I don't know. Okay, status? Maybe equip? No. No, these are just the characters. Okay. Okay, I gotta remember the names in case they come up in, like, dialogue or something. I know Yumiko is... Huh. Yumiko is the bottom one, and then number 1 is Nakajima. There's something here, and I didn't read because I'm an idiot. I couldn't get inside. Okay, we can't go in there. Right, I thought you turned me around. Ow. Bonk. What the hell is this? If you have something, come to me. Got it. We'll come back. Eventually. And now I think we're just going in a loop. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, let's go in. 7th floor. Music change, nice. This is pretty good. Love that. There's something written on the wall. The moonlit monsters are terrifying. Okay, yeah, you have the moon phases again. Normal. Do you want to use the staircase? No. Not yet. I kind of want to see the combat, which might beat my ass, but... Although it doesn't seem like much. Like, where... Nice. Alright, auto, fight, run away, change. We're gonna fight. Oh god. Attack, comp, that's gonna be the demon stuff. Protect, just defense. We'll just attack. Magic, protect. That's Yumiko, she knows magic. But she doesn't know any magic, actually. She knows Mapper. And what is this? Confirm, yeah, sure. Is that how much damage we're doing? Oh god, I can't read that. I feel like it's trying to translate the entire screen, and it's not really... You don't need to translate the English letters. It's not helping me here. Yeah, you can tell Shin Megami Tensei got some real inspiration from this. They didn't really stray too far from the formula. Oh, my bad. But, this is pretty archaic, though. Alright, what if I just auto? Yeah, it's status effects. And we're gonna die already. Yeah, you know, just a slight epilepsy warning, I suppose. Oh my god. I don't think we were supposed to be here. Yet. Also, Yumiko's dead. She's not fainted or anything, she's just dead. Jesus, that took forever. Got the experience points on money, but we're dead. So, we're gonna keep going. See how far we can get, but... Mapper's power has run out. Nice. can't look at the map. There was something there. Nothing. What the hell is this? Doesn't say. We're gonna auto, because what can we do besides attack, normally? I'm gonna just go ahead and prepare, but, this was not that bad. It's certainly better than the MSX version. Although I prefer the MSX's gameplay. I don't know anybody that actually likes dungeon crawling. Still, if you want to experience... Nice. If you want to experience the original Megami Tensei, I would recommend you just go watch the animation. Don't play the game unless you know exactly what you're doing and you have, like, you know, translation patch maybe, if there is any. But if you still want to experience it, it's, you know, it's not a bad experience. It doesn't play that bad. You just won't know what the hell's going on. Still, it was fun going through these. I guess I'll figure out what to do tomorrow. And tomorrow's Saturday. Today's Friday, yeah. I guess. Till next time then. Is there no, like, music intro or anything I can put in the background now? There's no more intro. But yeah, this was interesting though. Goodbye, I guess. Too bad it's short of a stream. It's just, there's not much I can do about it if I don't know what the hell's going on. And yeah, you know what I mean. Goodbye.